Right, so faded paint. There's a couple of ways you can do this, but the way everyone does it really is dry brushing. Now, a lot of people will mix a base colour, so they'll mix, say you're doing green like we are here, you'd mix green with white and put that on. That works well for like really heavily knackered stuff. But if you just really want a hint of white, so you just want that real hint of faded. Now, if you go on Flickr and search Class 20158, which is the model that I'm portraying, there's a great picture of her at Toten, and it's I think it's about 1979, the photo. Yeah, so it's September 1979, and that's pretty much how we're going to do it. So always worth having a picture of the prototype with you. You'll notice here what you can see here, can't you? I mean, copyright to the owner, obviously, but you can see the white faded marks here. You see them? Sort of down here, and you can see how matte she is as well, just generally how knackered she is, but you can see that white detail in there. You can see the roof's going to be a bit of the roof is going to be a good one when we get it done, but yeah, and she was cool because she was the only green one to ever get Dominoes, which is why I thought I'd do her. You'll also notice a couple of details as well. You'll notice, well, you notice almost the clean scratch marks on the side of the sole bar, which is difficult for us to do, so we just didn't. But you'll notice the OLE flash here is really clean, and that's cool because what we'll do is we'll just add a new one on over the top of the filth. So when we renumber it to 20158, we'll literally stick a new one of those on the well with a bit of decal fix and then the matte varnish over the top, and that'll look spot on. But so effectively the look we're going for here is the faded white here and here and here, and that's what we're going to do now. So if you look here, panel number 1 has actually got that build into it. So what we're doing is we're using a new brush for this. I don't know why we're using the new brush. It's not like you don't definitely have to, but as long as the brush is really clean. I mean, I'm so rubbish at cleaning brushes that it usually ends up coming out of God knows what colour. So we've got a little splurt of filthy cheap. I mean, you know, this is so cheap. It's, you know, they give you money when you buy it. It's that. I mean, it's pence, and we squirted that on there. I mean, you know, you're not going to paint an amazing picture with it, but for what we need it for, there it is. There, it looks a bit like bird poo. With dry brushing, for me, obviously you get it. Well, you do if you actually touch it. Get the majority of it off there. What I always do is I actually use then the back of my hand. So you'll notice here that I've got looks like I've got a disease, and all I'm doing there is I'm effectively using the sort of whiteness of my hand. I mean, it works much better with darker colours, but I'm using the sort of bare skin, which probably isn't the most safest thing in the world, to test just how much paint's on that brush. So I know that if I went like that, that's why using acrylics is good, because you can use soap and water to get it off, but I've probably taken about 30 years off my lifespan. But get more majority of it off, brush it on there, and then effectively, look, you can see it coming out. Now, if you put that on, like that, say, and you think, bollocks, that is absolutely too heavy for what I want. It's far too heavy. Because you're using a watercolour, again, spit and your old trusty cotton buds from the pound shop, and just wipe it off. I'm going to show you now. Look. Bit of spit. Ta-da! It's all gone. So you can bugger it up. It doesn't matter, because all it takes is a bit of saliva and off it goes. That's what this is all about. So this is the next layer. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of look at our prototype picture, and we're going to slowly but surely start building that sort of faded look up. Doesn't have it that heavily. It's not like a Western in 1977. So it's going to be all about subtle, this. So next video, hopefully all that white will be done both sides. Obviously don't do the blue panel, because that would have been done quite recently, so that wouldn't be all completely knackered. And then we work off, and you can see where we're going to replace this OLE flash. We'll just, hopefully the Railtech ones I've got are exactly the same size. And then we'll bodge that on there.